Welcome to today's video. In today's recipe video, we are making KeDough. Basically like my cloud bread recipe, except for it's going to be a higher protein version because we're putting some protein powder in there to bring the protein and macros up. Let's get after it. Step one, in our mixing bowl, we are going to measure out 6 egg whites. I'm going to use this food scale at the bottom of here to make sure my measurements are exact. You can also buy liquid egg whites and just measure 6 ounces out, but it's going to be about the egg whites of 6 large eggs. Pro tip, if you get a little bit of eggshell in there, use an eggshell to then get in there and scoop it out. If you try to use a spoon or anything like that, it really is hard to get. So with this, it works perfect every time. Eggshell to get the eggshell out. Next up, we are going to use this electric mixer hand blender. You can do this by hand, but this thing will make it a lot easier. You can buy these at Walmart. They're super cheap. Definitely recommend one of these. Got our egg whites, almost gonna make it with that bowl. We got them to stiff peaks, that's what you wanna mix them up with. So if you do it by hand, it might take you a little bit longer, but you can do it. Get a little workout in between. Not gonna hurt you. Next, we're gonna add in a half teaspoon of baking powder and a half teaspoon of xanthan gum. Next, we are going to use 1 scoop of protein powder. Any protein powder will work. I am enjoying the Impact Whey Protein by MyProtein. I'm using vanilla. So 1 scoop, we're gonna add that to our bowl. As you've noticed, I have switched to a bigger bowl because that other one was exploding. So make sure you mix in it all with a bigger bowl. Those egg whites really grow quite a bit. Once everything has been incorporated, we are going to lay out a sheet pan. Parchment paper works better. I ran out, so I'm going to use just aluminum foil, but we're gonna hit it with a little bit of nonstick and then apply our product onto the cooking sheet. You can spread it all out just like that to make one big crust. You can use this to make pizza, or you can divide it up like I'm going to use for a burger bun, or you can even just put little dollops all around the pan so then the burger buns are already done. I'm choosing to do it like this so I can use it for multiple recipes. Next, we're gonna preheat our oven to 350 degrees and put this guy in the oven for 10 to 12 minutes. That's what it looks like after 12 minutes in the oven. We're gonna divide this up. That is 1 big piece. We're gonna divide this up into sections so we can use it for buns and pizza crust and other things. Here it is as a burger bun, kind of thin because we used it on the whole sheet. Definitely better and fluffier if you fry it in a pan, but that burger looks delicious. Look at that. The KeDough makes a really good pizza crust. Definitely use plain whey protein when you make the pizza crust, but this is so good. All of this pizza for just 171 calories. You cannot beat that. It makes for a great dessert, just some Greek yogurt, sugar-free syrup, some blueberries, and some whipped cream. Here it is the next morning. I had to redeem myself and make these fluffier like a pancake, but using it for a breakfast sandwich. So I used half of the entire recipe that I'm showing you guys, and I'm just frying up in a pan 2 of them to make a really awesome, fluffy breakfast sandwich. You can't beat this at around 100 and something calories. I'll go over all the macros and the calories of the entire recipe at the end clip, but just check out how fluffy and large these are. Like, you can use this for your burger buns, you can use this for your breakfast sandwiches, whatever you like. Here it is. Alright, it's that time. I want to go over the entire macro calorie count of that entire sheet of keto that we made. So first and foremost, I'd have to say, using the vanilla whey protein as the protein, you might be better off using like a plain version, because the vanilla, it actually tasted pretty good with the cheeseburger. It was just a little different. And same thing with the pizza, but you want to spice up your pizza with oregano and some garlic powder before you put all your pizza toppings on. I was able to get 2 pizzas, large pizzas, out of that entire recipe, as well as 2 burger buns. Also, if you're going to use it as a burger bun, definitely dollop the whole ingredients before you bake it into big mounds. That's going to make it thicker and like a bigger regular bun. You can see in my pictures that it was just more like a thin crust, but hey, it's a vessel to hold the burger. It worked out good. I'm keeping my macros where I want them to be and my calories down, so it's still an awesome option. We're always looking for better options. Now, for the calories for that entire sheet of keto, you are looking at only 200 calories, that entire sheet. Also, for fat, only 2 grams of fat. You're looking at 6 carbohydrates minus the fiber. It's going to be 5 net carbohydrate. And then this is the biggest thing. You're looking at 38 grams of protein in that entire dish. So you can do a lot of things with this, guys. Give it a whirl. Remember, make better choices. Consistency is the king. Always remember to rock and roll.